Every winter, something in me shuts down. The mornings turn gray, the lights fade, and the cold wraps itself around everything, including my motivation. I always thought it was just the weather, but this year I realized it goes much deeper. So I started asking myself a question I've never really asked before. How am I going to show up this year? When I wake up to a cold morning, there's this heaviness, almost a sadness, unless it's snowing, because strangely, snow brings me alive. I love running in it. There's something about the quiet, the purity, the way the world slows down. But the reality is, winter makes everything harder. There's less light, less warmth, less time. In our mountain in the Front Range, the snow and ice stick around for months. Stepping outside becomes a negotiation with myself, a conversation between who I want to be and who the season tempts me to become. For years, I didn't understand why winter hit me so hard. I thought I was just being lazy. I thought maybe I wasn't disciplined enough. But the truth is, I was coming out of a decade-long job that drained me in ways I didn't even see. 10 years in a corporate role that looked stable from the outside, but quietly stole my soul from the inside. Work that wasn't interesting, yet demanded so much mental energy that by the time I got home, I had nothing left. Nothing left to explore what I cared about. Nothing left to discover what I was passionate about. Nothing left for me. I didn't realize how much I hated that life until I stepped out of it. When I finally gave myself space, real space, something unexpected happened. Creativity started to grow in places I didn't even know existed. I picked up a camera, I learned how to film, sort of. I learned how to edit, sort of. And suddenly I had a channel and another one on the way. For the first time in my adult life, I felt passionate about something, and it shocked me. For so long I thought I wasn't creative, but I wasn't uncreative. I was just exhausted. Corporate life didn't leave room for curiosity, for play, for exploration, for me. And pairing this new creative energy with the outdoors, with fitness, movement, running, hiking, it felt like opening a window in a room I didn't know I had been suffocating in. So last year I made myself a promise. Not resolutions, but habits. Habits I hoped would become part of my life through any season. Eat something green each day. Add more vegetables. Floss more. Learn calisthenics. Run faster. Run further. Get outside. Create. Learn. Grow. And somehow they stuck. Not perfectly, but enough to notice. Enough to feel change happening. It was wild to see the strength building in my body, feeling beginner calisthenics skills suddenly become possible, realizing I could run faster if I chose to, seeing myself on a camera and thinking, wow, I did that, that's me. I like to work out outside because the outdoors wakes something up in me that indoor life just doesn't. The crunching of gravel under my feet, the bite of cold air stinging in my lungs, the soft silence of snow falling, the flashes of life. Deer, elk, turkeys wandering through our mountain like it's theirs. It is. The bright green evergreens standing tall against a blue winter sky. These moments make me feel alive, like I'm part of something bigger. When I'm outside, I breathe differently. I think differently. I see myself more clearly. Movement outside gives me space to reflect in a way I can't replicate indoors. I come home more at peace, more grounded, more myself. But winter still challenges me. There's no pretending otherwise. The cold, the dark, the tight, limited hours of daylight, the ice that refuses to melt, and that lingering question. How do I keep going when everything around me says stop? This year, I think I finally have an answer, or at least the beginning of one. I'm going to start working out in the mornings on days when I don't have commitments. I'm going to sneak in small workouts, inside, outside, wherever time allows. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions, I'm going to treat movement not as a task, but as something that keeps me alive. This year isn't about extremes. It's about building a life I can show up for when it's cold and dark and inconvenient. Because this journey isn't just about fitness. It's about becoming a better human for myself and for the people I love. When I move my body, my mind gets clear. My anxiety softens, my thoughts untangle. My heart opens. Fitness makes me a better version of myself. Nature makes me grateful. Creativity makes me feel alive. And combining all of it reminds me that life doesn't have to be the version society hands us. We're allowed to build something different, something truer, something ours. I know I have a long way to go. This is not a quick transformation. This is a long journey, one I'm choosing to walk, run, hike, bike, film, and grow through. So the real question now is, how will I show up this year? And maybe the bigger question is, how far can I go if I just keep showing up, even when it's cold?